and get treated like movie star. Sip champagne and eat caviar. When she a moving an expensive car, Benz, Lexus and Jaguar. Yeah man, this is Pomstan straight out of Antigua. Bigging up Lady Leo. You hear?
You know, no, that's Leo, Lady Leo, yeah, oh.
This is Shazam, proud sister of Lady Leo, host of the Community Information Show. Tune in every Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. Lady Leo also hosts the Children's Cultural Film Club every second Saturday of the month. Children £4, adults free. For all the family. For more information, visit goldonyx.co.uk.
And now, it's time for the Lady Leo with the Community Information Show. Hey, this is information for everyone. This is information for everyone. Hey, this is information for everyone. This is information for everyone.
Once again, greetings to north, east, south and west of the world. How are you? How are you feeling? How was your day? How was your week? This is the Community Information Show on blessradio.co.uk, and you're in tune to the voice of Lady Leo. I want to say up top, as always, thank you to the Most High. Thank you for your love, care, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, the water, the air, and everything that you, food and drink that you have lavished onto your people. I want to say thank you so much. And the Most High is also known by many different names. Some of you might call him God. Some of you might say Anna Ray. Some of you might say the Mother Supreme, Divine Mother, All-Seeing Eye, and so on and so on. Yeah, so want to say give thanks and praises. Want to give thanks and praises also to the management and engineers of blessradio.co.uk. Thank you so much for your skills and in putting this equipment together so that I can share information to the people and the people can respond if they so wish. So once again, thank you to the management and engineers. Also want to say thank you to the whole of the Bless Radio family. Thank you for the time that you take to come round here and do your show, to keep everything going and ticking over. Also want to say an extra thank you to the brother man himself, Ragga D, for his, what is it, 1 hour? 2 hours?
No, I got 2 hours.
He got 2 hours in today with the help of my 20 odd minutes. 2 hours today of reggae-matical music. Want to say thank you so much for coming out and coming in so that I can see you and feel happy doing my show as I start. Want to say thank you as well. I want to say thank you most of all to you, the listeners, the silent listeners, the interactive listeners, and to the listeners that just like to send in information to this show. That's the Community Information Show. For those of you who have locked on for the very first time, the Community Information Show is a show where we just talk about things that are going on in the community. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And you know, anything can go on in the community. High, low, sideways, whatever can go on in the community. And you'll hear me talk about it. From time to time we have guests coming in. We don't have no guests in today, but from time to time we have guests coming in to share whatever it is that they want to be sharing. So yes, today's date is the 21st of February 2020. Yes, 2020. So once again, this is a Community Information Show, and we're going to start off by just saying where I've been throughout this week. I always start off just giving you an idea of places that I've gone to, and to be very honest with you, just like last week, I've hardly gone anywhere. I think I only went one place this week, and that was to the elders group that we are running. I want to big up the group that are running the elders, Caribbean Elders Luncheon Group down there in the Tottenham area. I'm going to give you more information about that. That is ACE 60 Plus. It's the African Caribbean Elders Luncheon Club. It says here, come and meet new friends in a friendly environment every Tuesday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Sorry, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. We start already. And it takes place at the Lord Morrison Hall, 38 Scales Road, Tottenham, London, N17 9EZ. The admission for that is £3.50 for members, £5 for non-members, and you get a 3-course meal. And you also have tea and coffee. Hold on. Somebody's spraying something. Sorry. Tea and coffee. They're trying to kill me in here, folks. They're trying to kill me in here. Somebody has spray up the place. Lord of mercy. So let me start again. 3-course meal, tea and coffee, board games, entertainment, and also they meet new friends. Like I said before, it's £3.50 for members, £5 for non-members. We had a wonderful time last week. I think we had is it Striker Lee popped in? Yes, and he was singing on the mic, and quite a few other people come down there. And yes, lovely to see DJ Supreme pass through. Hesketh passed through as well, so wonderful. All those of you who brought your mums down, those of you who brought your fathers down, wonderful invite. You know what? You should come down. You know, if you've got free time, come down on a Tuesday and just see what's going on. You never know, it might be somewhere where you might want to bring your parents to. And yeah, have a nice vibe with the elders. I want to have to quickly play a tune because there's a couple of things I need to really do. So I'm going to do that and get back to you straight after this tune.
I look towards the future with lots of confidence. Good over evil, no one of violence. The righteous will be rejoicing, rejoicing. And I know, I should learn to socialize. For I'm a warrior of truth and rights. Listen to my words, you can even analyze. Words are wisdom will surely open up your eyes. Unity is strength, where I will live in so wide. The vision is weakness, so we need not fight. For we all are one. We all are one. So let us correspond. Correspond, my son. I look towards the future with lots of confidence. Good over evil, no war, no violence. The righteous will be rejoicing, rejoicing. And I know, all Africa shall be free, shall be free. Now listen to my plea. Africa for Africans without a delay. Europe for the white, say that's where they must stay. Palestine for Jews, I say hey, okay. India for Indians, that's where they must pray. I speak only the truth, for that's what my father said. And even the prophet Marcus Garvey. World readjustment, that's what I'm all about. Restoring the human family without a doubt. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. For we all are one, we all are one. So let us correspond. We all are one, we all are one. So never break the bond. Oh yeah, yeah. I look towards the future with lots of confidence. Good over evil, no war, no violence. The righteous will be rejoicing, rejoicing. And I know, all Africa shall be free, shall be free. Now listen to my plea. Away the guns and just even the voice. Why hurt a brother? Why take your sister's life? Have some tolerance, you should learn to socialize. For I'm a warrior of truth and rights. Listen to my words, you can even analyze. Words of wisdom will surely open up your eyes. Unity is strength, where I will live in so wide. The vision is weakness, so we need not fight. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah.
Greetings. We're back. Just had to sort out this fumigation problem. Because they're trying to kill me off in here. Trying to kill me off. Anyway, this is the Community Information Show. I forgot to mention, I know I picked up Raggedy and thanked him for his hours of reggae magical kind of get. See, that's what happens when you put fumes my way. Music, yeah, reggae magical music. But I also want to say thank him because he's my he's part of the publicity team. All those of you who gets information about the show, the past shows, that go out. It's not me sending them out, it's him and the amount of people that keep phoning me saying, I see you streaming. So I just want to say thank you so much, Raggedy, for your publicity, yes, for working on the publicity side of the Community Information Show. Thank you.
I think I'm not just staring at you.
Can you hear him? He's saying, you see, I'm not just in it. You know what he did? As soon as my intro started, my intro tune, he pick up the phone, he go on the internet, and he sit down in the chair behind me, watching me doing the show his phone. Yes, you do. Yes,
no. I'm just checking how loud you are. Because when you get this sorted and all these things, yeah, and the engineer over there is just staring, smiling at me. I said, hold on, brethren, can you hear what I want? Yeah, and when I turn on my phone loud or whatever, until it gets distorted, yeah? And then you think I'm just steering, but I want to make sure you're perfect, you know.
Oh, thank you.
you know
He's
what I mean?
making sure that I'm perfect.
So
Yeah.
when the people turn up them stereo and laptop out this or anything, yo, you're too loud, you know. What I go on? Then I fix up the thing. You
That's
see?
right. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for that.
'Cause you-
But you know what?
you can't
Whether
do
it's
it.
nice or not, he sits down there, listeners. Don't believe that story. You know, he sits down there and he just watches the whole of the show. Then he go home and he watch it all again, and then he phone me. Alright, so anyway, this is that's part of the community information. I'm giving you information. Oh dear, gonna have fun today. I can see I'm gonna have some fun in this studio today. Warm welcome. This is blessradio.co.uk. The community information show is a serious show, you know, but we have fun. We have fun sharing the serious things around here. You know what I mean? So you're in tune to the voice of Lady Leo. So I'm just gonna. There's quite a lot of things going on tomorrow, so I want to make sure that I get all those out of the way. And obviously, if you've got time to repeat them before I leave here today. Don't bother with it.
Stay here all night, yeah?
Oh, this man. I'm gonna just give you some sad news. Saturday the 22nd of February, that's Saturday the 22nd of February, we've got the 9 night for Andrea, I think it's Inoshwa, yeah? That's 5 p.m. till 11 p.m. at the Hackney CVS at the Adaiha Antigua Centre. That's 24 to 30 Dalston Lane, London, E83AZ. So if you knew this lovely young woman in the community, her face looks very familiar. I've got a picture on my phone. Her face looks very familiar. And I may have spoken to her over the years, but I can't 100% say I know her, but you may know her. And you may not even realise that she passed. It doesn't give me much information as to when she passed or what she passed of. But her 9 night is tomorrow, Saturday the 22nd of February 2020 from 5 till 11 p.m. Hackney CVS, the Andiaha Antigua Centre, 24 to 30 Dalston Lane, London, E83AZ. Okay. I want to big up Mark, who sent this one in to me. It says Goddess Circle 2020. That's the Goddess Circle 2020. It says, greeting goddesses. Welcome to the new decade. 2020 is the year of balance and clarity, bringing new beginnings, experiences and opportunities. So Sacred Butterfly invite you to join our monthly Goddess Circle, where like-minded women gather in a harmonious space to explore, share, learn and support each other towards mind, body and spiritual growth. All right. And this is going to be taking place on the Sunday the 23rd of February 2020 from 2 to 5 p.m. at 128 Rye Lane, Peckham, London, SE15 4RZ. For more information about this event, you may contact 07516 560 438. That's 07516 360 438. And that is the Goddess Circle, which is taking place on Sunday. Also want to tell you some more information what's going on this week. We've got again on Sunday the 23rd we have the Al Cable and Revivalist movement. I want to say hi to those persons. It says here, it says calls the Al Cable and Revivalist movement calls the community to the annual Omawali Malcolm X observance, Sunday the 23rd of February 2020. At the Chestnuts Community Centre, 280 St Anne's Road, Tottenham, London, N15 5BN, from 1 to 7 p.m. They're going to be talking about the 10-point plan for future leaders. That's the 10-point plan for future leaders, okay? It says transforming the next generation. The admission for this is free. Donations are welcome. For more information and stalls, 07908 814152. That's 07908 814152. That's happening this week. We've also got quite a few up and coming events put on by Black History Walks. Sorry, we do have something for Black History Studies, but this one's Black History Walks. Okay, and they are doing what's coming up, 29th of February. Okay, 29th of February, they've got the Secrets of Soho walk. Okay, that's a Secrets of Soho walk, and that's at 10 o'clock. And also on Saturday, the 29th of February, they've got a 1:30 St. Paul's Stroke Bank walk. Right, so that's 2 walks in one day, one at 10 o'clock and one at 1:30. 10:30, as I said before, is the Secrets of Soho, and 1:30 it's St. Paul's Stroke Bank walk. All right. Also, on the 1st of March, to give you a date for your diary, they have the Tutankhamun's Hidden History Talk. That's on the 1st of March, Sunday the 1st of March. And they also have on the 3rd of March, the Black Image, okay, part 1 of 2, okay. So it's 2 parts there, and part 1 is on the 3rd. If you want more information about all their walks, we've got quite a few more coming up. I will tell you those later on, either today or throughout the rest of the shows in the coming weeks. You can find out more by clicking onto their website, which is www.blackhistorywalks.co.uk. That's blackhistorywalks.co.uk. I don't know if you recall, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to you and telling you that I attended an event put on, it's by Brother Dougie, the Find Your Voice, with the Goodwin Lawson Foundation. They've got another one. They've got part 2 coming up. It says Talk, Listen, Unite and Prevent. That's Talk, Listen, Unite and Prevent. It says here, raising children in the 21st century can be extremely challenging. Oh, we all know that, don't we? Knife crime, gun affiliation, peer pressure, education exclusions, transitions from primary to secondary school, and a whole host more, because they want what other people want. They see and want things. They red eye, and all these can be problems within the family group, especially when you're on a low income. Anyway, it's got here, Culture Family Free Event. It says, who you are, identity, culture, religion, family, talk, listen, unite and prevent. 28th of February, Chestnut Community Centre, 28 St Anne's Road, London, N15 5BN. That's from 6 to 9 p.m. So if you're interested in coming down to hear more, I must say that I attended the last event that they had a couple of weeks back. I only got there for the last part of the seminar, and what I heard was encouraging and enlightening. So if you want more information about that, we'll give you a number to contact, and the number to contact is I don't see it on this particular leaflet, so I need to go and find part 2 of the leaflet. It might even be in the studio somewhere. So anyway, so that's the Find Your Voice. You can always go click onto the Find Your Voice group. You might know them. If you don't know them, before the end of the show, I'm going to try and get their information for you properly. Yeah, 2 groups here in the community, both looking for persons. That doesn't make sense, does it? But anyway, 2 they're looking for persons. Anyway, it's got here, Massage for All. It says they're in need of a part-time therapist, massage, aromatherapy, reflexology, and any bodywork therapist. Mainly, they're going to be in the Hackney area. I don't know why they're not making so much noise behind me. And it says here, the client group that they serve is adults with learning difficulties and adults on the autistic spectrum, etc. They also provide annual Ghana yoga tours. So if you want more information for this particular organisation, you can contact 07956 696 599, 07956 696 599 for more information. All right, so that's what they're looking for. They're looking for another therapist to complement their their work, their team. Okay. Sorry. I tell you, they're still trying to kill me in the studio. You know. Oh, anyway. You know. So no, not so that I can get a free massage, but I'm just saying. You know, these people, they're so naughty and rude, you know, honestly. They're meant to my bona fide team and listen to them. Honestly. Sorry about that. So, right. Once again, I'll give you their telephone number, 07956 696 599. That's 07956 696 599. All right. Also, want to pick up the Kojic Women's Fellowship Group that takes place in the Cambridge Town area. That's the Kojic Women's Fellowship Group. They're looking for 2 speakers, and I'm going to tell you more about that in a moment. They meet on Fridays from once a month on a Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. as I said before, in the Kentish Town area. And on the 13th of March, they want to focus on Alzheimer's. So they're looking for a speaker who can come down and talk about Alzheimer's, the cause, the symptoms, the care and the cure. Okay, cause, symptoms, care and cure of Alzheimer's. And on the 12th of June, they would like someone to talk about Parkinson's. Again, the cause, symptoms, care and cure. If you know anybody who can talk about any of those subjects, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or if you yourself can give a good talk on Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, do give a call on 07946 670 949. That's 07946 670 949. That's if you know anyone who can give a talk in the Kentish Town area on a Friday evening to do with Alzheimer's. One of the Alzheimer's is the 13th of March, and Parkinson's on the 12th of June. All right. Just in case you're wondering, you are in tune to the Community Information Show. This is Bless Radio, www.blessradio.co.uk. And you're in tune to the voice, and the host is Lady Leo. Yeah, I'll just play this one.
L-E-O-O. You know? No? Gospel Leo. Lady Leo. Yeah.
That was the sound of Lucky Dube. Oops. Right. So, sorry. Trying to get something ready for you to play for you and give you some information. Just to let you know that the third annual, that means it's happened twice before. The third annual NABS Community Awards is taking place tomorrow. Okay, NABS, as I tell you each week when I come around here, and I always like to talk about NABS, that stands for the National Association of Black Supplementary Schools. It's been going, this is their 11th year, I believe, 11th year, and, or even 12th year, I'm not too sure, 11th or 12th year they've been going. And what they do is they're a database for you, for you and you and you. If you're looking for a supplementary school for your young person, no matter what the age group, you can go on their website, www.nabs, I think it's .co.uk, I believe. But type in the National Association of Black Supplementary Schools in the search engine and they will come up, It will tell you the nearest supplementary school for your young person, all right? And they put on and support many organisations, mostly the Saturday schools. And they're putting on the award ceremony, which is tomorrow, Saturday, the 22nd of February. And this is from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Chestnut Community Centre, 280 St Anne's Road, West Green, London, N15 5BN. Okay, so it's 280 St Anne's Road, London, N15 5BN. And like I said before, this event starts at 6 p.m, so do try and get there early. Okay, the slogan for NABS is education in our hands, let's hold hands. That's education in our hands, let's hold hands. Now there's one person in particular who is going to be unable to attend that event tomorrow, and they've won an award. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the clip of them winning their acceptance for the award. All right, so I'm going to do that now for you, so you can hear one of the recipients. This is, let me just get the information. This is Janet Brown. She is a senior producer audience development at the V&A South Kensington, and she was given her award in advance. So I'm going to play this for you, and you can hear, and that might even inspire you to come down to the event tomorrow. I will be there with a whole host of other community persons down there to cheer on and celebrate the recipients for the recipients for 2020. Okay, so hold on, don't know what's going on there, for 2020. Okay.
Greetings, my name's Nia Imara from NABS TV. I'd like to present Janet Brown with the award for Cultural Education 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I've got something I'd like to say about this award and receiving this. Thank you, Nia. It's truly an honour to have been acknowledged for the work that I love doing here at the V&A. It is both a personal and political journey for me, developing audience attendance, in particular creative approaches to African Caribbean and Black British engagement within the museum, while at the same time working collaboratively with amazingly giving organisations such as the National Association of Black Supplementary Schools and an array of great independent artists, designers, historians, cultural theorists of colour, including the museum's African Heritage Guides, all of whom populate and support my public programme, making it the success it strives to be. Thank you for this award for cultural education, which I dedicate to my stalwart and fearless parents, and all those ancestors who came before me and who are still carrying me. One love. One love.
Well deserved. How long have you been working at the V&A now?
14 years on the 6th of March.
Wow, who's counting now?
I'm counting.
And your specific role is?
I'm the senior producer for audience development. I'm here in the academy, and we're standing here with my lovely staff, all the staff that work with me.
Hey everybody!
Yeah, it's lovely. It's a lovely department. The learning department here at the museum is a great department to be a part of, because everybody is so giving of their time. Everybody's willing to help each other. Nobody's got a side. Nobody's kind of interested in their own agenda. They're there to kind of help everybody. So it's been an honour to be a part of this department.
You've put on some amazing events, and I'm sorry I can't attend it. I work weekends and always doing things, but you put on some amazing events, and you invite down some amazing people from literally all over the world.
Well, we do. Sometimes we do. Well, we're lucky sometimes to have international speakers already in the country that we approach and ask if they want to kind of be a part of the programme, which is great, because they might not know me, but they may have heard of the programme or heard of somebody who who's kind of praised the programme and they feel they want to be a part of it. But yes, but also we've had amazing speakers and presenters, across the UK coming down and getting on a train.
You have a fantastic role, iconic role actually, which I think is very much undervalued. Very much undervalued, which is why now just giving you this award for your cultural education.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that was Janet Brown accepting her NABS Award 2020. And like I said to you, the NABS Awards is going to be taking place tomorrow at the Chestnuts Centre. For some reason, I was going to say Chestnut Cultural Centre, but the Chestnut Centre, 280 St Anne's Road. So if you're free, if you want to come down, do so and celebrate with those who have won an award, or who will be receiving an award, and maybe meet the organizer. Nia Imara is the organizer and founder of NABS, that's National Association of Black Supplementary Schools. He has his team of volunteers around him. So, do come down. I think the first one they had was over in I think it was Birkbeck College in South London. And then the second one they had was in West London. And this one's in North London. So maybe next year it'll be in East London. We don't know. So, but hey, do come down, see how you can support. Lovely to see. It will be lovely to see your face in the place. Okay. And you can always see if you can spot me. All right. They said it's going to be hard. Anyway, yeah, you see if you can spot me, I should do a competition in the first person to spot me, but no. Anyway, fun and jokes aside, that is where I will be tomorrow between the hours of 6 and 10 p.m. Okay, and I want to say thank you to the National Association of Black Supplementary Schools for your work and dedicated work in the community, honouring those who have been overlooked by plenty other organisations. Yeah. So that's the, like I said, the NABS Awards, which is going to be taking place tomorrow. Also want to say, also want to play you something. Yes, talking about awards, I'm going to go up to the Brit Awards that took place not so long ago. You know what? I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't know when the Brit Awards was, right? But that's all I can know. It was not so long ago because it said Brit Awards 2020. So 2020, we're only in the 19th of February. So I know it wasn't so long ago. But somebody sent me a clip of a young man who did a performance at the Brit Awards, one of our young men, and it was so inspiring that I thought I'll play it. For those of you who've heard it already, you may want to hear it again. For those of you who haven't heard it, you might want to hear it. So I'm going to play it for you. It's by a young man by the name of Dave. And I hope you enjoy what he has to share.
Look, black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. Working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, cause you need to do double what they do so you can level them. Black is so much deeper than just African American. Our heritage been severed, you never got to experiment with family trees. Cause they teach you about famine and greed. Show you pictures of our fam on their knees. Tell us we used to be barbaric, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by other children, feeling sick so quick, this could have happened to me. Mommy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. Listen, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Kid dies, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. And if he's white, you give him a chance, he's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed, you see him and shoot. Look, black is growing up around the barbershop. Mommy says stay away from trouble, you're in yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got. Cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your brothers because your father's gone. Standing by your children when you haven't proven karma wrong. Black is doing all of the above, then going corner shop. Trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off. Black is growing up around your family and making it. Being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it. People say you're faking it, never stay for changing it. But black is being jealous, you'd be dead if you had stayed in it. Black is struggling to find your history and tracing it. You don't know the truth about your race cause they're erasing it. Black has got a really sour flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. Look, black isn't a single colour, man, there's shades to it. Her hair's straight and thick, but mine's got waves in it. Black is not divisive, they've been lying and I'm hating it. Black has never been a competition, we're all making it. Black is deadly. Black is when you're freezing in your home and you can't get sleep, but never feeling empty cause you got 20 cousins in your country living stress-free, walking for their water daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet. Black is distant, it's representing countries that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother, reading into scriptures, doing research on his lineage, finding out that he's Egyptian. Black is people naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast, and the Grain Coast. But most importantly, to show how deep all of this pain goes. West Africa, Benin, they call it Slave Coast. Black is so confusing, cause the culture, they're in love with it. Take our features when they want and have their fun with it. Never seem to help with all the things we know will come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of defeat. Poverty made me a beast. I battled the law in the streets. We all struggled, but your struggle ain't a struggle like me. Well, how could it be when your people gave us the odds that we beat? I mean, bloody hell. What about our brothers that are stuck in jail that couldn't bust the bell? They held a bird and got to live with it. Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent. Black is saying free all of my people stuck inside them prison cells. Think it's funny we ain't got nothing to say to them. Unconditional love is strange to them, it's amazing. Black has really got the sweetest flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it. It is racist, whether or not it feels racist. The truth is, our prime ministers are real racist. They say, you should be grateful we're the least racist. I say the least racist is still racist. And if somebody hasn't said it, equality's a right, it doesn't deserve credit. Now, if you don't want to get it, then you're never gonna get how the news treats Kate versus how they treated Meghan. Rest in peace, Jack Merritt, you're my brother in arms. There's tears in our eyes and love in our hearts. We never had the same background, culture, color or past, but you devoted your life to giving others a chance. And for that, I'm so taken aback, because he gave us all a voice. I have to say it for Jack. As a young black man that's seen paper and crack, giving tougher sentences, it's just paper and cracks. All he would want is unity, funding for communities, equal opportunities, people under scrutiny, no more immunity, way less hatred, more conservation, less deforestation. We want rehabilitation, now that would be amazing. But Grenfell victims still need accommodation, and we still need support for the Windrush generation, reparations for the time our people spent on plantations. I'm done.
Yes, do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Anyway, this is www.blessradio.co.uk and you're in tune to the Community Information Show and listening to the voice of Lady Leo. Good rhyme, innit? Anyway. It's the spray, everybody. I tell you, it's gone to my head now. It's totally gone to my head. Anyway, you know what I mean? Hi. You watch tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be wheezing. Anyway, just want to say hi on a serious note to the carers down there for Ife Pianki. Remember I said that she's a young lady who we raised funds for to bring her over here from Uganda. I want to big up Brother Nia once again. I think he's the main organizer for organizing the crowdfunding to bring her back to London so she can get treatment. She's getting better, she's getting stronger, but still has a way to go. I want to also thank the rest of the carers, Dee, Shazan, Fatma and Natika. I also want to thank one of the hosts, it's Rukia. I want to thank you all, and once again to Brother Nia. It's good to know that, you know, there's people in the community who can rally round to help and support somebody in times of need, in times of crisis, yeah, and in times when they just feel so helpless, they just don't know what to do and where to go for help and support. So that team down there in the Uxbridge area, I want to say thank you so much for your support on behalf of the young lady, and yeah, keep it up. I pray our Creator gives you the strength to continue to do what you're all doing. Yeah, because it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Anyway, just want to go over to some more community information that has come in. I've done most of those ones for tomorrow, and hopefully by the end of the show, I should be able to maybe go over them again. If we don't run out of time. I also want to let you know about, where is it? I had something in my hand and it's all, yes, I want to let you know about what's happening in March, you know, just to give you some information down for March for your diary. This is called When, get ready for it. Oh, it's all gone. When They See Us, okay? When They See Us. I don't know if you've had a chance to watch the film, but we've got our wonderful brother in the community, Andrew Mohammed, doing a breakdown, When We See Us. And this particular one that he's doing, it's in conjunction with the More Knowledge Show. So that's the More Knowledge Show. This is called When We See Us. So it's the More Knowledge Show presents Andrew, the investigator Mohammed, and Davis Williams. Hi Davis, how you doing? Hope you're fine. This is called When They See Us, The Hidden Truth. Okay, this is going to be on Sunday the 1st of March 2020 from 5 to 9 p.m. Tickets are £8. This is at the St Anne's Library, Sisbury Road, Tottenham, London, N15 5PU. Okay, so if you want to come down to this, I'm going to just give you the details of where it is, how to book your tickets, and yes, how to book your tickets.
Well, how do you book a ticket, sir?
Yes, obviously, how to book your ticket. You can contact the More Knowledge Show on 07903 846 177. That's 07903 846 177. Or you can go on to Eventbrite, just search When They See Us, The Hidden Truth, okay? So that's what you can do. Or if you want, you can email the More Knowledge Show at gmail.com. That's the More Knowledge Show at gmail.com, and you can ask them for more information. All right, so you've got three options there. You can email the More Knowledge Show at gmail.com. You can ring them 07903 846 177. Phone them, WhatsApp them, text them, anything like that. or you can go on to Eventbrite and just book your tickets when they see us. So that's that. Remember, Andrew Mohammed does quite a lot of breakdowns throughout the community, and even outside of the community as well. So that's one of his specialities, breakdowns. So he'll be doing that alongside Davis Williams and Lady Wisdom and Lady Adele. Okay, so it's 2 men, 2 ladies. Lovely balance there. Lady Wisdom, Lady Adele, Andrew Mohammed and Davis Williams. You see, this is what you call balance. Yes, balance. And so that's the When They See Us, Hidden Truth. Also on the 2nd of, I believe it's the 2nd of March, we have the Al-Kabalan Revivalist Movement's Shamira. That's their monthly observances, getting together. African traditional worship. That's going to be at the Chestnut Community Centre, 280 St Anne's Road, London, N15 5BN, from 12 noon. I don't know if you noticed that most of the reading out of these community information, quite a lot of them are at the Chestnut. You know why? Because one by one, all our buildings seems to be going. And that, for those of you, I want to say thank you so much to quite a lot of people out there. Names are far too much to mention. That's because this week I've been working on a little paper, just I think it was the 18th of January, after we heard about the eviction of the members at 399 High Road, Tottenham. On the 18th, I think I was at home and I saw some WhatsApps about Tudor Rose. And I thought to myself, how many more buildings are we going to have that's under threat of closure? And from that moment on, not all of them are to build flats. Some of them have been turned into roller skating rings. Some of them, so many different things. So I thought to myself, I remember going to bed that night. It was the 18th, or I think it was I know it was in the afternoon or wherever. I was lying down and I thought, things were coming to my head. Just information was just coming to my head. And I said, you know what? I'm going to have to write about this. So what I did was I wrote a kind of like sketch kind of thing. Yeah, it was a sketch. And I finished it the other some time ago and I tweaked it up. And I decided to just send it out on the WhatsApp circuit. It's called Legacy. So if it comes past your nose, that's written by myself. And it just lists all the places that I and a few of us can remember over the last 30, 40 years that we have had as places of meeting places and raving places as well, community places that we've had. And yesterday somebody asked me how many places are on the list. And to be honest, I didn't know at the time, but I counted it today, and there are 63 different places. 63 different places. Now, can we count 10 of those 63 places still about today? Can we? That is a question. The paper that I was written, it's in a form of a sketch, so it's easy to read, easy reading. It's only 7 pages, so if it comes past your nose, you can read it. If you want to give me any feedback, you can. But something needs to be done seriously about how we're going to we don't have problems in acquiring buildings. We don't have problems in getting buildings. We seem to have the problems in sustaining the building, hanging on to the buildings. And I think that is where we need to concentrate most of our energies into. How do we keep hold? How do we secure a building? Yeah. This is what we've got to look at seriously. At the back of the paper, I was saying we may need to get together and form a community buildings strategic team. I think that's the words I used. Community. It doesn't have to be that, but that's just what came into my head when I was writing. Because in years to come, and that's how the script is written. It's written like in 2055, and it's young people looking back at what we've lost in the community. So in years to come, where will our young people be? I know we invest so much money on the dances in other people's community, so much money on the christenings in other communities, so much money on the birthday parties with other communities, so much money in the churches in other communities, so much money, funerals in other communities, so much money, award ceremonies, and the list is endless. We hire in the other people's things all the time to use. And we have to look at how we can sustain what we've got. If we're saying that the ones that we've got at the moment are not meeting our needs, how do we get them to meet our need? How? These are the things we need to look at. Because I have spoken to some people about some of the buildings that we've got, and the information coming back is that some people are saying that it doesn't meet my need. Yeah? So now we've got to look at how can we develop these buildings that we already have to meet our need. So we can invest in these places. We have to do something, listeners, otherwise, and I do hear the talk about this isn't, the people are so hostile to us. Why are we investing in this country? Why don't we start looking abroad? I've heard that, but not all of us are going abroad. Not all of us are going to go abroad. A lot of us will go abroad, but some of us will not be going abroad. So for those who are not going to go abroad, what legacy, that's what I call it, legacy. What legacy are we going to leave for our children's children's children? Somebody sent me back a WhatsApp saying, not in my lifetime, not in my children's lifetime, not in my children's children's lifetime or theirs. Now that can be the reality. It can be the reality if we don't plant the right seeds. That can very well be the reality. I can see that being the reality if we do not plant the right seeds. And it goes back to my point. Remember I said to you this year I'm going to be talking a lot about politics. Because politics governs every aspect of our lives. Down to the food we eat. Down to the clothes we wear. Down to the buses we ride. Down to the transport that we have. Down to the cars on the road that we got. Every aspect of our life, the money, the limited money in our pockets for some of us, politics has governed all of that. So we have to start looking differently at how we embrace politics in our everyday functioning, because it's there. We have to understand it as a people. We have to know what it means. And that is what I'm going to be talking about for a very long time. You might get fed up of hearing me talk about it. But considering that I'm only here once for 2 hours once a week, you can't get that fed up of hearing it. Yeah? We have to do something different, because what we've done in the last 20, 30 years it is working. I'm telling you, don't get me wrong. We are moving forward. I'm going to say that, but we're moving forward too slow. And some may say too much, too little, too late. Yeah? Because I think is it Johnny Mathis? Yeah, too much, too little, too late, or whoever sang it. Yeah? Like I said to you, like I said at the beginning, this is a serious show, but we do have fun. Yeah. So, like I'm saying, too much, too little, too late. We are not moving as fast as we should be, and as fast as we could be, because when we come together, like we just heard Fabian singing there with her tune, Marcus Garvey. What Marcus Garvey said. We need to get back to those days. We need to get back to those days. and stop being so appeasing to everybody who's hurting us and standing in the way of our development. I'm not saying we should do anything about them. We need to just come together for ourselves. That's where we should focus our energy moving forward. And as I've been saying to somebody, and somebody said to me this week, not all of us is gonna come together at the same time to do things. So we just work with the ones who want to work with us. Yes? Afterwards, those others, they might see where we're going and come on board. Remember, there's those who can see the vision and those who has to see something more than the vision. Yeah? So my purpose of writing the script was just to make us think about where we want to be and what we want our legacy right here in England to be. Do we want to be known as a group of people who came into the country or passed through over 100-year period or 200-year period, and that was it? That's all? Or do we want to be known as a people who did so many great things? We've done great things, don't get me wrong. But have we done so many great things? Yes? Our children need us. They're having a hard time in schools. With all this doctrination that's carrying on in schools. The harassment our children are getting on the streets. They need us. Our mental thinking has been channeled elsewhere because so much stuff is put in front of our face that we can't even see a way to strategize to come out of the situations that we're in at some of the time. There's so much being put on us that we don't even realize. That's the worst part of it. A lot of us don't even realize the condition that we're actually in. And we really do need to be moving forward now. The time's now. Because if it's not now, when will it be? When will it be? You know? So that was the purpose of me writing Legacy. And I believe that people are saying that they want to discuss it. So I believe there may be discussion around it. I do believe that the discussion should be around how we secure the buildings that we've got and how we acquire buildings that are meet our need, and secure those as well. I do believe that. And I want to say well done to the T Chances, I shouldn't call it the 399 crew, because I understand that they went to court and the judge favoured that they have a case. So they won the right to appeal the decision of them being evicted out of the building. So we're going to stand behind them on this one. And I'll let you know when the court case is so that we can go to the court and support. Okay? Remember, there's many different organisations that's displaced from T Chances. I keep saying T Chances, don't I? Because it's embedded in my head. But it's 399 now. There's a lot of people who's been displaced from using their services from there. And we understand that a lot of, we thought the building was being closed down, but no, there's other communities in there, all Caucasians and stuff like that. So we need to get to the full bottom of what's actually going on. Okay, so that's something that you need to know about as well. And I just thought I'd share that with you. So if there is a discussion going to come out of Legacy, I will let you know. And once again, I want to say thanks to those who put in or added in more ways than one for the script. And I'll publicly mention their names. They were Elder Minka from Africa Bantu Statistical, King Lion from Mother Nature's Natural Remedies, Ragged D, who's one of our radio presenters here, my brother Noel from Goldonics, Eddie from Sophia's, formerly Visions Banqueting Suite, Gladdy from Wax Unlimited, Levi from the Judah Foundation, and also Johnny, formerly from the Black Independent Advisory Group. They were all people who contributed to that. Some people say I should put it into a play. Some people say I should definitely do the, work out how we do the strategy group. And these are things that will come out of it, but we do have to move forward. It doesn't necessarily have to be moving forward via this. It could be anything, but as long as we are and do move forward, that would be great. Okay. So, I just thought I'd share that with everybody who's listening right now. Okay. So, you are in tune to www.blessradio.co.uk. This is the Community Information Show, and this is Lady Leo, the presenter for now. And I will be. Where am I going now? Let's go down and play something for the old, something for the elders in the community. All right, we'll play something for them.
We're gonna party. Oh yeah. Give me, give me, give me, give me.
Happiness is loving you, loneliness is losing you, but life is worth living, baby. Oh yeah. Happiness is loving you, loneliness is losing you, but life is worth living, baby. But if your love should ever prove untrue, I would rather spend my days in loneliness thinking of you, baby. I'm thinking of you, baby. I just think of you. Cause happiness is loving you, loneliness is losing you, but life is worth living, baby. Happiness is loving you, loneliness is losing you, but life is worth living, baby. Oh, darling. Oh, baby. When this world and all its broken, there is a God, baby, and there's a tomorrow, yes there is, and there is still you and me, so let's live a life that will bring prosperity. Good God, I love you, I really need you, baby. Happiness is loving you. Life is worth living. Oh yeah. Happiness is loving you. Loneliness is losing you. But life is worth living, baby. Yeah. No matter what they say or do, I still belong to loving you, baby.
Yes. I'm back now. That was the sound of Tyrone Taylor with Happiness. Yes. Just going to round up some more community information news for you, and yes, we've got the Kids Entrepreneurship Kids Club. That is where they teach children and teens how to turn their passion into business and make money from it. That is a 6 weeks program. If you want to get your children on the next lot, I'm going to give you the information. They take place on from 5 to 6:30, 1.5 hours each Friday evening at the Loughborough University, 3 Leslie Avenue, Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, E15 2GZ. For more information, you need to contact www.ultra.education. That's www.ultra.education. Their telephone number is 0800 211 8133. That's 0800 211 8133. Okay, so if that's something that you'd like to for your young person, you can do so by enrolling them onto that wonderful program. And just to give you an understanding, they do understanding of business and entrepreneurship, confidence, communication skills. They build resilience, interpersonal skills, self-esteem, financial literacy, leadership, teamwork, and build a belief in self. All that, in 1.5 hours for a period of 6 to 7 weeks. do get your children involved in that. That's a lovely organisation, Ultra Education. Go on their website and you'll type that in and something will come up. I just want to say, and I want to say hi to Sister Barbara and the whole of the Mummy Nemo crew and the whole of the Ultra Education crew as well. I just want to say hi to Sister Saherta and your young daughter Kamaria. This is a program for young queens aged 8 to 12 years and 13 to 19 years. This is Womanhood Academy. Yes, it says through our amazing rites of passage approach, we help young queens make a challenging transition from adolescence to adulthood. All right. So they run weekly workshops, events, trips and life lessons, ensuring our young girls grow up grounded, confident and amazing. We create a safe environment to nurture and inspire young girls to blossom and reach their full potential through our creative and holistic program. All right. More information, info@womanhoodacademy.com. That's info@womanhoodacademy.com. They have an Instagram which is Womanhood Academy for girls. Yeah. So that's that one for you. And like I said, it's 2 age groups, 8 to 12 years and 13 to 19 years. Just want to say hi to Richard Reed, Andrew Reed, Jacqueline Reed, and all of the BAP crew workers and supporters down there at the BAP Theatre, yeah? Just want to let you know what they do. They do drama. It's got here, BAP School of Drama, and they start... Sorry. Wow. Hold on. Just got out of sync there. So I'll just find the information. All the information just went off my screen. Lord of mercy. What's going on today, eh? What's going on today? So it's got BAP School of Drama, St Anne's Library Hall, Sisbury Road, Tottenham, London, N15 5PU. They meet every Saturday from the hours of wow. You know what? I don't know what I keep pressing, but I keep pressing things and everything's gone off the screen again, so I don't know where I am. But yes, I do know where I am. I'm on blessradio.co.uk. And this is a community information show. Right. Start again. BAP School of Drama, every Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. at St Anne's Library Hall, Sisbury Road, Tottenham, London, N15 5PU. This term, and I'll tell you what they're working on next term, but this term, they're training their actors to use improvisation effectively in their performances, which will allow actors to feel free to play dramatic and emotional roles, and students will create their own show which consists of 5 sketches and 1 play. For more information, contact BAP Theatre on info@baptheatre.com, or you can contact them on www.baptheatre.com, or their telephone number, which is 07958 986 273. That's 07958 946 273. All right, so that's the BAP crew. Want to say hi to you all. Hope you're all fine. Just to remind you of Africa Bantu Saturday School from 5 to 16 years, 9:30 to 8:30. I think we might have a live caller. So let me just go over here because it's a community information show. Let me see. Oops, Daisy. I don't know what let me just try and sort this out for the moment. Let me just stop this because the music is still running. And greetings. Oops. Let me just stop this. Right, greetings, hello.
Yeah, greetings.
Oh, could barely hear you. Are you talking into the phone?
Hello? Hold
That's
on.
better. Greetings, you're live on blessradio.co.uk.
Yeah, greetings, Bless Radio Lady Leo. This is the original Supreme.
Greetings.
I've just trying to tune in. Okay, yeah, is it alright if I can mention my event? I don't know if you mentioned it.
I did mention it. That means you wasn't listening, but you can gladly mention it again. Yeah?
Yeah, my event, 1st of March, is When They See Us, which is about the Central Park 5. And it was the #1 most watched Netflix series last year. So Andrew Mohammed, it was the #1 most watched mini doc series, and it was over 4 weeks, and they were hour long. And I'm telling you, a lot of youth were really engaged into this documentary, and that's one of the reasons why I'm showing it, because to let the youths come out, youths and adults come together and have a conversation, break down, and as they say, break bread, because there's a lot of events that are going on in the community, and it only seems to deal with one segment, one sort of particular part of the crowd. And I think 2020, it's about time we sit round the round table and talk and discuss.
That's right, get together.
There's a great divide to me. There seems to be a great divide between young and old at the moment, and I'm hearing a lot of things because I'm slowly getting back in tune myself with the youth culture. And we have to realize, when we walk the streets and when we move, we see the eyes through the adults, but when they walk the streets, it's a totally different, it's a totally different vibration and frequency that's going on out there. So, this documentary is very interesting. And if you don't have Netflix, I do have copies on DVD for sale for those that have not seen the documentary. But you can go on YouTube, but all you will see is the trailers.
Okay.
Because it's, copyright, IP, and the whole 9 yards with that. Why they haven't put it on YouTube, but Netflix is now becoming it's very interesting. Both youth and adults are tuned into Netflix.
Yes, they are.
So when I look at that, I'm saying to myself, wow. Once again, we have to realize that alternative platforms of television, when we produce quality, people will watch and support. And what I'm gonna backtrack to the last event I've done, which is quite a while ago, was Black Panther, and that again was another very interesting film. Black Panther, #1 best-selling, outstanding in 2017 and 18. And we were talking at the time about black images, black people being.
That's correct.
Would we go and see? And we saw the success. Now, I want to say I'm glad when I brought Black Panther and I've done that breakdown, because some of the naysayers came out and said on radio and on their platform, the actors never got paid.
No, they didn't say that. They said the actors didn't get paid as much as the white actors.
Well, what I say is that when we go into contracts, because we have to look at the other elements of filmmaking. When you go and negotiate your contract or your agent and you agree, you're agreeing what you're worth, your value at that time. This is what I'm going to say. Now, someone's invested in you, right? And when they invest in you and you make an investment, you want your returns plus 10. So we can go on the naysay, it wasn't this and that. But what it actually shows to me, and I say this, is that why don't we invest in ourselves if we can produce that? Pay our actors. We know, who would have thought a black superhero would be the #1 selling film Black Panther. Also, it ticked a box where youngsters started to look at the conscious side of them, like, oh, is this they can see themselves and their culture in Black Panther. And a lot of people might have said, oh, we never saw that. No, we saw the Dahomey tribes, we saw the certain tribes in Africa, right? And what's very interesting, the opening scene, I always tell people, remember the opening scene. Now, the villain was Killmonger. Killmonger goes into the museum and he's talking to the curator. And what did he say to the curator? He said to the curator, that's the person who looks after the museum.
That's right.
These artifacts were stolen from Africa.
That's right.
And the lady said, oh, well, they're not for sale. Yeah, but he said, but you stole these artifacts from Africa. And she called the security on him, not realizing, well, what he's basically saying, I'm coming back for my things. For my things that you steal.
And you know what? Can I just interject here? Because I was going to say this when I was at home. I was thinking to say this, but I forgot. Ethiopia is getting a lot of their stuff back. They got their leader's hair back some time ago. They got something else last year, and they've just got back their the golden box or whatever that was stolen by the and found in the Netherlands. They've just so lots of treasures seem to be going back to Africa. Remember, we had that other big thing that this guy gave back as well. Big thing that was bigger than people. So a lot of things are going back to Africa. You lot stay there.
Yeah, but you know what has to become? There has to be an awareness, because I think the French Prime Minister and the French actually were on the side of, why don't you give back some of these artifacts? And the answer was from some of the British museums was, oh, if we give them back, are they going to look after it?
Feisty. But you know what it is? If they give them back, they'll have nothing to display.
Yeah, well, I'm going to mention something, and I want people to do their research. And it's a diamond called the African Star.
Yeah, that is in the... That's right, you don't want me to say.
No, you can say where it is. That's no problem. Oh, actually, I said it's homework.
That's what you said, it's homework. So if I give out the answer now, they have no need to do their homework.
So for our youngsters, and if you do history, why not take that up as a project?
Right.
The African Star. With the most expensive diamond in the world.
And who do you think nicked it? Oh, sorry. Who do you think's got it?
Yeah. Who nicked one diamond that's worth loads of money? Yeah. And you know, it's very interesting, and possibly next week we can even talk about the goods that are here in our not in our, I don't even
in the British Museum that do not belong to
over here, right? It's very interesting, right? If it was the roles were reversed, let's look at role reversal. Could you see someone from, say, Africa coming to England to dig up King Henry, one of the kings, take his body parts, take his jewellery, and put it in a museum in Africa, and say, well, you weren't looking after it. So we have to, it's very kind of interesting how, if the tables were turned...
It's belittling, not just interesting, it's belittling. But, it's saying you're a child, you can't look after anything.
But it's very interesting when we look on the Egyptology and the architecture, and you look how, imagine that you as a black person, your ancestors worked out a way how to preserve the body in a mummy state.
Yes.
And someone come along and
pick it up and put it in the museum.
And you understand, so it's very interesting that, okay, you know, the kudos or whatever. Anyway, I don't.
And not only that, you know, for everybody to look at. Just imagine I mean, I've even gone to the museums and shown young people. But when you think about what you're actually doing, you're actually demeaning. You're looking on some. Do you understand? These are supposed to be in the ground, back with Mother Earth, you know, and it's on show. So when you look at it, when you look at it from another angle, you're actually demeaning and disrespecting that
Yeah.
person's body. Do you understand? I've never really looked at it like that before. But
if
yes,
you look at it from a spiritual acting,
That's right.
Part. If you look at it from a Christian, if you look at it as a Muslim, and look at that, this person was buried,
yes,
and you've dug them up
to put them in a museum for the
You get
whole
what I mean?
world to look at.
Kind of makes it seem like, oh, but with psychology, the cognitive, what we call cognitive dissonance, has been over the years saying, yes, it's okay.
I know.
Okay, it's okay.
I know.
It's okay. And even myself, you know, when you're young, you cognitively, you're thinking a lot of these things are okay. And it's only when you grow up, and I'm going to use the word awake or
That's
woke,
right, woken
that
up.
you realise
It's wrong.
Just don't kind of figure out, right? You know something, and this is something, and I'm going to put my hand up. I eat meat. I do eat meat, but who decided that we should eat chicken and pig and all these animals? And these certain animals, in our mind, cognitively, we say it's okay, but certain animals we wouldn't eat.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of thinking to myself, I've never thought about it in that certain way, like, okay, you know, it's okay to eat these
Chicken,
animals,
but it's no good. You're not supposed to eat cat, dog, and mouse, and all them.
yeah, because they're classed as pets. But you say we're not supposed to. Now, I'm glad you had King Lion on last week. Let's look at, how do we know that those foods are not in the human food chain,
Yeah.
and that we've been eating it and got used to that taste of it? How do we
You
know?
might have, because I remember seeing a WhatsApp come round of this guy in Jamaica who got hold of a cat, chop off the cat's head, skin the cat, cut up the cat, cook the cat, and turn around and tell everybody, see, you don't know what you're eating because he's showing it to us raw at the time. You see how this leg look? It looked just like a chicken leg. You see how this leg look?
Yeah.
It's just like look at the thigh. It look just like a chicken thigh. You don't know what you're eating. He said most of you been eating cat long time and don't know you've been eating cat. Sorry,
You know
eating
something?
a cat.
I'm going to big up a gentleman who used to be on Bless, and his name is Ras Alkaline.
Uh-huh.
Ras Alkaline was at an event last week, and he mentioned a word called food science. Now, when I hear the word food science, all right, let's take for instance, you know what I'm going to call food science? Is when you go to your laboratory and you make a fake version of what is real.
Uh-huh.
Right. And basically, we can see that in, I'm going to say this, in crisps, in peanuts, in sweets, like when somebody says strawberry flavoured, you might even say a strawberry flavoured chocolate. Strawberry, the fruit, synthesized into chocolate, is food science.
Yeah, that's like
We
a
are
mint
eating
chocolate.
something that, you know, flavour, smells like strawberry, but possibly is not strawberry. Another thing that I'm going to say, that some people are, you know, because I'm not...
Just letting you know, we've got 3 minutes to the end of the show, caller.
I'm not articulate, but, you know, one thing I've always looked at, right? People go in chicken shop, $1.99. They put this thing called tomato ketchup and tomato sauce. Now let's go and look on the bottle. There's no tomato in the tomato sauce.
That's right, that's right.
So, it's the tomato in tomato sauce is another homework. That when you go into the shop, you put in a sauce on. And you know something? I know you got 2 minutes left. What's this thing called burger sauce?
Yeah, exactly,
Burger
exactly.
sauce.
It's sauce for the burgers.
I'm starting to question, but hold on a minute. What is going on?
That is why we're supposed to grow what we eat. And I want to big up Duke Basie and all your followers, and also DJ Robbie, these people who grow their food and teaching other people to grow their food. You mustn't grow what you eat. That way you know what you're making. You know what you're doing. You know what sauces are because you've grown the ingredients for your sauce. Yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, on that point, I'm going to say thank you very much for accepting the call. Big shout out to blessradio.org.
Can I just say one thing before you go? When I was reading out your leaflet, I made I emphasised the fact that you had Andrew Mohammed, Davis Williams, Lady Wisdom, and Lady Adele. Yeah, 2 males, 2 females, and I was congratulating the balance theme here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not many people think about that. I just happened to see it, and it caught my eye. I'm a stickler for balance. And thank you for doing so. Yeah.
Well, on that note as well, I just recently put up justtickets.com.
Okay.
So what I'm doing, if you have a child, there would be discounted tickets for children, because I do want the energy of the family at the event, because it's very interesting. You get what I mean? I don't want it all adults.
May I suggest something then?
Yes, please suggest.
For future, when you're doing your leaflets, put this is a family event.
Yeah.
Actually put it on it. So that it will stand out, because although you're saying it to me today, there might be a lot of people who don't hear the show, didn't hear the show at all, see the leaflet in a shop, and they might think, oh, it most probably is for adults, or it only is for children, whereas it's family. Yeah?
Well, I'm going to say something to you. I know you should be running out of time, but when I gave the flyer out last week, a woman, mature woman goes, my granddaughter was talking to me about this. So straight away, it registers. Then my granddaughter said, my grand, have you seen this documentary? So as soon as they see the font and they see the actual artwork, most of the youngsters would register, when they see her. It's about the 5 young boys, so they relate to the 5 young boys. Anyway, Leo, I don't want to violate,
And I don't want to violate. It's only today that we've got another DJ coming in at the end of the show, so I would like to respect their time.
Yeah,
and I'm just going to pay my
respect.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for calling in. Yeah. And I'll be in touch with you soon. And if you want to phone back again before your event's on, you may do that as well, or any other event.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye.
Greetings.
Bye.
That was DJ Supreme from the More Knowledge Show. Just going over his event there. We're 1 minute behind, 1 minute outside of 8. I'm just going to play my signing out tune, and we've got DJ, I think it's Stamina, coming up after myself, and I'll be here next week. Do have a wonderful week, whatever you're doing. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and the events on tomorrow at the Chestnuts for the awards, community awards put on by NABS, and all the other community events that I read out. Have a wonderful week and enjoy your family. Bye bye.